So this right here is a Lamborghini Gallardo, one of 140 ever made in the gated manual. This is a custom build by Image Perfection. This is the owner, Craig. How you going, Craig?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Good, nice to meet you too. So tell me about the build process and show me around the car. How long did it take for this build to happen?
Yeah, well, we've all had our childhood dreams. Mine's been one day to get a Lamborghini Gallardo. In October last year, I was able to finally search for one. I'd originally started purchasing a manual, but then when the when the manual came through, I just had to jump on a gated manual, only because of the rarity of it.
You don't see many of them, do you?
No, very, very rare. And because it's a New Zealand delivered car, so it's as close as we're going to get to an Aussie car, which is great. So anything coming from the UK, Hong Kong and those areas, because of the salted road and all the corrosion, they're not a very good car. No. This is super, super clean.
Yep.
So October, I purchased the vehicle, got my head around it, enjoyed it for about 2 or 3 drives, and then November we started pulling the car apart.
Yep.
So in November, basically, only because obviously the age, we pulled the entire front end off the vehicle, basically just to repaint the front end with stone chips, that sort of thing. Yep. Did a full PPF blackout kit on the headlights, tail lights and indicators. At that stage then, where I started doing a bit of engine work, just cleaning it right up, put a titanium exhaust and brand new catalytic converters on it, so we're now sounds apart as well.
Yep.
But then that's when we sort of turned to trim, a detail with trim with Carmen's.
Yep.
So Adam from Carmen's went through and did a trim. All I asked Adam to do was simply that I wanted heaps of Alcantara, heaps of carbon fibre and neon Lamborghini green.
Yep.
I didn't care what he did with it as far as pattern and shape. He just had to go through and just fill that spec, and he's absolutely nailed it.
Oh, he has done a really good job. What was his name again?
Adam from Carmen's.
Adam from Carmen's. Well, honestly, shouts out to Adam from Carmen's. Absolutely amazing what he does, and I absolutely love the bag and the Lamborghini. All stuff came with the Lamborghini. It did, and he's put his own touch to it, and so is the car as well. Come to the side here as well, and if we come inside here, all this neon green and black Alcantara is just absolutely mad. And the gated manual shifter, gated manual gear stick in these cars are very rare. As I mentioned, only 140 of them were ever produced. And did you say this was a New Zealand car, was it?
It's a New Zealand delivered car, brand new. Yep. So it's been in Australia for a little bit over 12 months. Like I said, I bought it from the guy, but he imported it over to Australia in October.
Yep.
And I've only driven it like 3 times, so now but the unveil's done, I'm actually looking forward to get behind the wheel and driving it.
Nice.
So a few of the exterior touches originally came with silver wheels and black brake calipers.
Yep.
So we painted the wheel as a body colour. We developed a Lamborghini, well, basically our own custom colour for the calipers. What we tried to do with the caliper, I'm just trying to get a bit of light onto here. It's actually got a little bit of gold pearl going through that. You can see that in the camera.
I can see that, yeah. That is nice.
So it's a custom colour we developed to go with the interior.
Yep.
Same thing, we've then thrown it through the engine bay.
Yep.
Just putting a bit of lime green through the engine bay just to tie everything together.
That is really cool. And this is the 5-litre V10 engine.
So this is the last of the Italian-made motors before it went to Audi.
And that's the 5.2-litre V10, the Audi motor.
The Audi motor, so this is the original 5. A lot of purists say the 5-litre sounds better, but
the 5 litres do sound better, and I do agree with you with that. And like and I'm going to say this right now, the 5.2s, they are an R8 because they are out of an R8. They
100%. But I've tried to do a bit of a modern spin, so we've got reverse camera on it. If you look at the front of the vehicle, I've actually integrated a front camera into it, so I didn't want it just a bolt-on front camera.
No.
So if you look in the total cover over this side,
so was there a camera, is there?
So we've got a camera in, so we can actually see when you're approaching bumps and everything else like that.
Oh, wicked. That is really cool. So that's, you've all fitted that?
Everything's all been fitted. It's non-factory. I just want to put a modern spin on a 20-year-old car.
20-year-old Lamborghini.
So if you look at the paintwork, yes, there are some imperfections in the paintwork, but it's original, except for the bonnet, it's original paintwork.
It is.
21-year-old piano black, which is extremely hard to keep looking like this.
It is. It's very hard to get a piano black Lamborghini Gallardo. It really is. And especially in the spec that it's in, with the Italian-made 5-litre lust of V10s, and plus also the one of 140 ever made gated manual shifters, which is very, very rare. There's only one that I know of. He's in Harvey Bay, and it's an Australian delivered Gallardo with the gated manual. It is, which is very, very rare. But this thing is rare in itself too, and I absolutely love this car.
Yeah, no, thank you, mate. No, I appreciate it. Like, we put a lot of time into the presentation, the small details, the small fine, like little cameras here and there.
Yep.
The LED strip lighting, getting the right head unit to go with the vehicle.
Yep.
I wanted to keep the vehicle as a purist car. I didn't want to respray the car. I didn't want to do a wide body kit like everyone does. So I wanted to keep the heritage of the vehicle there, just give it a facelift.
Obviously. Hey, honestly, I totally agree with you there. There's too many of these people that go around with their Lambos and they just put a wide body kit on them. They put a loud exhaust on them. I mean, a loud exhaust is all right, but if you put an obnoxiously loud one, it's just too much, you know what I mean? And when you go full on bling, it's just too much. This is more cleaner, and I like the way that you've gone.
No, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Hey, Craig, thank you so much for this interview, and thank you for showing off your beautiful Lamborghini Gallardo here. Perfect example on a modern take of a classic, and also yesterday's Lamborghini. 100%. Thank you so much, Craig.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Appreciate you there, mate.
You're welcome.